Bree Kuna is joining us today, and as you can see, look at this cute dog. This is Remy. Remy is all calm right now. He's been running around. But we're going to have some fun today. We're going to learn something that a lot of people just take for granted. They're like, I'm just going to put my pet in my wedding, but there's certain things you need to know. So Bree is with the Arizona Animal Welfare League. She's the Behavior Department Assistant. You have a big job and a big title, but we love when you come by because you give us such valuable information. And this is something I think a lot of people overlook, but you actually did it for your wedding.
I did, yeah. I mean, my husband and I got married April of last year, and we knew ahead of time that we wanted to include Remy in our wedding. So he already knew all of his basic commands, basic cues. He knew all of our friends and family in our wedding, so it's kind of an easy decision for us.
Well, good.
But we still had to make sure our venue was dog friendly and that we kind of polished up some of his basic cues before the big day.
Well, let's talk about that because, like you said, some people want to do this for their wedding, and October is a big month here in Arizona for weddings, and it gives them an opportunity to incorporate, you know, that personal touch. But there are things that you have to consider when you include a dog in a wedding. So let's talk about some of the basics.
Perfect. Yeah. So the biggest thing is, of course, making sure that your dog's going to be comfortable in that kind of surrounding. There's going to be lots of people, lots of noise, lots of strange things going on. So if your dog is, you know, nervous or uncomfortable or, you know, lacks their basic manners, it's important to recognize that ahead of time so you can plan for the big day.
Well, yeah, because you're going to have to consider there's going to be large crowds, people that they don't know, they're not familiar with. There's also going to be music there, and there's going to be a long day. It's not just for a little bit of time, it's a long day. So how do you get the dogs ready for something like that?
Perfect. So touring the facility is really important ahead of time, so you also know where some safe spots are for them to rest if they need some time off by themselves.
That's good.
You also have to make sure there's someone that you trust that can watch after your dog, because if you're busy, you know, getting everything ready, doing your pictures, and, you know, just doing all the stuff that has to be done for a wedding.
Cutting the cake, doing all that, you
might not be able to include your dog throughout the entire event. So having a safe place for them is really important, and someone to watch over them too.
And you offer opportunities for people to come by and, you know, do some basic trainings for the dog, especially if the dog has never been trained and they've got a small dog. Because some people get new puppies and they're thinking, we're just going to incorporate the puppy. Dog is running all over the place. So what are some of the things that you recommend that they would do?
So learning, you know, basics like knowing their name and responding to that, learning come, sit, stay, those super basic stuff's really helpful.
And then, it's really good.
Yeah, if they've got their basics down pat and you want to kind of take it to the next level, you can teach them some fun tricks like holding signs, or, you know, if you've got a bigger dog in a cart.
Oh, they pull the wagon and stuff
I've
like
seen
that.
And it's really cute with a really big
Or
dogs.
walk with the kids down the aisle too. So there's a lot of factors you need to consider. So the main thing is to remember, include the dog even when you're doing the rehearsals and the practices.
So they have to know the facility and be comfortable with it ahead of time.
And you also have to make sure that you're going to a facility that is pet friendly because people want to incorporate it, but sometimes they don't allow the animals there.
Exactly. Or there may be particular areas of the venue that might not be dog friendly, so they can only be going to certain areas.
Well, let's give some people some information about just the positive reinforcement, because sometimes these are some things that are brand new to the dog, so you want to do some things to make the dog feel good, like give them treats.
Absolutely, yeah. So when your dog's working for you, you want to give them a good paycheck. So whatever there motivates them, like it could be really stinky food, pieces of chicken, could be their favorite toy, could be praise. Mix it up also. So it's really important to understand what motivates your dog. Make it really fun for them, because if they're not enjoying what they're doing,
it's their day too.
Exactly. It's not just about the people, it's all about the dog as well.
So if you want to have your dog in the wedding to say I do with you on your special day, make sure you check out the venue ahead of time. Then it also has to be pet friendly. And you can also go to the website of aawl.org to get more information. Bree will be more than happy to run you through the whole little program there to help people out. You don't have a specific program just for the weddings, but you have the etiquette and all that.
Yeah, so basic obedience is a great way to kind of know what your dog motivates and what motivates them, and then you can take what you learned there and take it to the next step.
Because we want the dogs to be just as comfortable, not so nervous like you are on your big day, and make your wedding special. Yeah, Remy here has already been through the ringer. He's like, I'm not doing anymore. Just chilling. All right.